Hey buddy, what is up, and welcome to my guide to making the best possible weapon for your character in the game of Maplestory M. Weapons are the main source of damage for a character due to their large amount of attack, offensive potential, and contributions to boss attack, critical damage, or crit rate. We don't really care about EXP. If you don't care about PVA or perfect base attack, and you're planning on fusing your mythic weapon instead, feel free to skip to the timestamp in the description below for progressing your weapon even further. There are 4 major weapon types: boss attack, crit damage, crit rate, and EXP. If you care about damage, go for crit damage. If bossing is your vice, then get a Briser. You get the idea. Weapons have a range of base attack depending on your weapon class. Perfect base attack is the highest amount of attack a weapon can have without any external increases. This includes star forcing, exalts, emblems. You get the idea. The base attack also impacts how much attack your future mythic weapon will have, assuming you don't fuse. If you don't go for a perfect base weapon, you run the risk of losing out on over 800 attack. These items, called innocent scrolls, which will fluctuate your base value of your weapon, can make up for this, but be careful, it can end up worse than what you got. The infographics on screen show you the perfect base attack values for your weapon depending on your weapon type. Perfect base weapons can be found in 3 ways. You can either buy it from the trade station, you can farm it yourself by picking it up from a random mob, or you can roll from the treasure boxes. Treasure boxes do cost miso, and there's a chance to get it from there. My recommendation would just to be buy it from the trade station. It may take a while, but it's worth the wait. Now that you've got your perfect base weapon, it'll take a considerable amount of effort to rank it up. First, you'll need to level your weapon to the max level, then rank it up. Ranking up requires rank up stones. Epic and unique stones are common from events. Legendary stones also come from rare event shops or gold leaves. The event shops are the easiest way to do it. We have one right now for the Christmas event, but gold leaves are a standard way to get it. Keep in mind that if you do go with the gold leaf route, it'll take a minimum of 4 weeks of grinding to get enough legendary stones to get 10 total. This includes the 2 that you can get from the Kerning Tower shop. A pro tip is to push your star force on your weapon at unique to at least 18. Unlike fusing, if you rank up a weapon, it doesn't lose a star each time it goes up in rank. An alternate way of acquiring a mythic weapon that is not perfect base attack is to fuse 2 legendary items together in order to get a mythic item. Keep in mind that this mythic item that you fuse has a chance to be one of the 4 weapon types that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So if you're looking for a Jane, which most players are, good luck, because you'll need it. Also, the base attack that you get from fusing is going to be random. It could be really close to the perfect base, it could even be perfect base, or you could be short 800 attack. If you're willing to take this gamble, then go for it. It's a lot faster to go it this way, but it's also really risky. If you made it here, congrats, you reached the perfect base attack mythic weapon. If you opted for the fuse route, congrats. Even though it's faster to just fuse 2 legendary weapons together, it still takes a lot of time and investment. So now if you followed all the steps to this point, you'll either have a Star Force 18 mythic weapon with perfect base attack, or a Star Force 16 mythic weapon. The set of priorities from here on are to get the weapon and emblem, progress your Star Force, cubing, flames, exalting your weapon, and refining your weapon to Empress. This next set is not in any particular order. It mainly depends on what resources are accessible to you at this time. All of this may be done through events, pay-to-play packages, or farming. Embleming a weapon is done through either fusing or getting an emblem scroll to pass on your weapon. Emblems are a large boost in damage because it pushes your base up by an additional 30%. So if you went for the perfect base attack weapon, you would net a perfect base attack emblem weapon. Flames. This is the weird one. This is the one where the lines are some ratio between one stat and another. Luckily, they've released a recent patch where it shows you how much stats you gain from that specific line. Flames are either rare, epic, unique, legendary, or mythic. Flames for weapons are especially unique because they can give you offensive flames. Flames also have a chance to grant 2 lines, but it requires an epic or higher rarity flame. Your finished weapon should have 2 lines of useful stats, based off of either attack to HP or attack to some other ratio such as EXP. EXP is basically the poor man's way of getting a lot of attack. I would not recommend farming epic flames from Dark Starforce fields. The drop rate is just abysmal at best. Next up, we have Exalts. Exalting your weapon is to push your weapon's max level from level 30 to go even beyond that in increments of level 2 all the way up to level 40. In order to exalt, you need either the same weapon or use Exalt stones. The odds of getting a weapon to exalt level 40 without failing 5 times is roughly 57%. For those of you that don't know, if you fail 5 times on your weapon, that's the maximum amount of exalt attempts that you can get. In order to progress further, you would need to get reduction scrolls in order to reduce that number 5 down to 4 just to try it all over again. The additional stat gain from Exalts will net you another 2000 attack, as well as increase your weapon's bonus stat. For example, a Jane weapon at level 30 gives additional crit damage of 54%, but at max you have over 100% of crit damage. Another minor upgrade to your weapon is the addition of a boss soul into your weapon. Boss souls can be obtained from collecting 10 shards from a boss, events, or trade station coupons. The benefits of the soul depend on what type of soul, and they can give percentage-based benefits such as 10% physical attack or other sources of damage. In order to equip your soul, you will need to pass a soul enchanter on your weapon. This can be acquired from events or gold leaf shop. Equipping a soul to your weapon will also unlock the set bonus of your souls, which will give even more power. Last but not least, we have refining. If you made it this far into progressing your character, I applaud you on your dedication to the game. Refining is done by using stones dropped from Empress expeditions. Refinement forces your weapon to become a new type of weapon, which means you will have a much harder time exalting your weapon, since you will need to either refine another piece of Empress weapon or use Exalt stones. The attack gained from the first Exalt is 350. You can refine an additional 9 times for a grand total bonus attack of 700. But each time it gets harder and harder. After you refine the first time, after you hit level 2 it goes down to 90 and drops down in increments of 10% after that. In order to get to the last refinement of level 10, it's a 10% chance. So good luck. Well, I hope you found this guide useful. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below and I'll address it. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and for more content from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, peace!